First and foremost, I want to start this show off. Not like the traditional start. I want to give total respect to, you know, everybody out there that we know and everybody that we don't know. First of all, who has lost a loved one or a friend or, or anybody that they were associated to, maybe a coworker, just somebody you might just have seen and just had a little chat, and they're no longer here with us today. We on Di-RRec Gaming want to say that, we understand. Some of us have lost some loved ones along the way, and when things like that happen in life, there's great things that can come out of it within the gaming community. People that you know in the gaming community comes up, give you comfort words, and some people that you may not know. We're a loving community, and we understand that there's a time and a place for everything. And if we are a gaming community that really cares about one another, we know how to set things aside and, approach things in the right perspective. And being silly on life situations that are serious, especially when it comes to people who are no longer here, it's just something that me and Tech are not going to take lightly. Wanted to speak on it. I didn't want him out there by himself. Once again, Tech did a commemorable thing today. You call out things when they're not right. And we're not going to give out names or and all of that because there's no reason to. The gaming community knows who we talk about. They saw Tech's post today, so there's no reason to call anybody's name out. We want to focus on, just respect and just things in general that cause us to have, great relationships between one another as gamers, but also we know how to put things in perspective with life. So no introduction today. Tech, you got the mic, man. I know you want to say some things. We pretty much, this is the Tech show tonight. So Tech, go ahead, brother.
So usually I'm quiet about these things. I try not to feed into the trolls and try to, make them more powerful than they think they are. I usually let things slide. Maybe I'll do a little jab here and there, but nothing crazy.
Right.
And all of us, whether you're a Sony fan or Xbox fan, we talk a lot of smack, we talk a lot of trash, but at the end of the day, it's just banter.
There you go.
Sometimes it's in fun. Some people just take it a little bit too far. And that's what happened 3 times this week, right? By 3 different people on 2 different events that happened. And the first one was when one of the members at the initiative left, right? He wanted to be with his family, right?
Take your time, Tech. Take your time.
He wanted to be with his family. Work is, I'm sure his work was fun, was amazing to work for a big company like Microsoft and the initiative. But at the same time, at the end of the day, family is what counts. Family is what's important. So he needed to take care of that. So we had a couple, idiots. They're pretty popular, and I just don't understand how they can be this popular and be idiots. That, they came out, put a couple of tweets out there and just making a joke and doing some, just insulting posts during this guy's time. Right. And it's just, it's not a time to joke when people are like that. Say, hey, you know what? Work's taking a toll on me. I'm going to back off and spend time with my family. Right. And so that happened earlier this week. And so today we get the news about Robert Altman passing away. He was the CEO and founder of Bethesda. And then what do you know? Another dumbass comes out, makes a sick joke or makes some kind of fanboyish joke to the post that was announcing his passing. And so this is supposed to be funny. I don't understand that. So I'm sure, and I said this in my video, and I'm sure a lot of people have said the same thing, because it's very predictable that when somebody as dumb as this guy who made this tweet, and people are railing him, he will come out with some lame excuse saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Oh, it was the wrong tweet. Oh," some lame, piss poor excuse to kind of help himself out. And that's exactly what happened. He came out and said, "You know what? I deleted it because it was to the wrong post, and it's gone." And of course, people are still attacking him, and he deserves every attack he gets.
He doesn't even know how to recognize what he's done and speak on it in a way that's proper. Like, when you do something like that, you make an apology to the situation that it affected. He doesn't even know how to do that.
No.
And to go back to what Tech was talking about, I love that you use the word banter, because a lot of my UK partners, that they say that's their word, man, banter. But it's just all little side, what we call here little side jabs, little jab.
Well, I spent a good time at the UK, so I kind of picked up on it when I was there for a whole 24 hours.
That's right,
and and I learned a lot.
Yeah, because they joke hard.
Yes, they do.
UK jokes hard, but the minute they find out that they hurt your feelings, man, or something, oh man, that's not the aim. That's not the aim. And they are very apologetic people. They're very apologetic people, and they have a lot of pride when it comes to integrity. I've noticed that about a lot of my UK friends that I've met along the way from Xbox Live. A lot of integrity when it comes to honesty, right?
Yeah.
But I'm glad you used that word, because listen, man, I banter too, right?
Yeah.
I'm not immune to that.
We all do it. We all do,
people.
I have my own way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You have your way of doing it. At the end of the day, it's still banter.
Right. But the thing about me is I got people that just don't like me because I support Xbox, or I'm talking about Xbox and all the good things, and I might diss PlayStation along the way. So there's going to be people that just don't like me because I be dissing PlayStation along the way. And that's cool. I'm in a proper setting. That's classical gaming community banter. Yeah. I don't dislike people who don't like me because I like Xbox. I don't know these people. I don't have a self-hatred in my heart. It's social media banter, like he said. And I have people that like what I do. But I don't go across the water. I'm not disrespecting anybody on their post, calling them out of names, like what Tech got on the last show. I'm glad that I captured all of that, because it shows our integrity, and the fact that Tech didn't even see it, that even makes it even more better. You didn't even see it, but you've never seen us go anywhere and call people out their names. Because for one, you're not that important to us. You're just not. We are important to what we build over here. Yeah. And we've been doing this stuff. Y'all don't sit here and act like all of a sudden you're Tech fans. I knew Tech when he was way over there doing his thing, and he was trying to merge the Nintendo fans and the Xbox fans playing games together. That's how Tech evolved. Tech got respect from two communities in gaming. And it was unrealistic when I saw him doing it, and he was getting a lot of support. And his support was not coming off of social media. It was coming from the gaming community. Same with me. I wasn't on Twitter getting support. My gaming groups wasn't supporting me. I was getting the support right off my Xbox. So we think differently. We don't take things for granted. We understand, the joy of people and the support that they give us. When we talk and we make jokes, the what's up guy, the Tech, the neutral, we know where that's coming from. Y'all don't know, but this show is directly about that. That what's up guy, when Tech says that, that's his way of saying, don't take this stuff so seriously, where you lose sight of life and the beauty of it. Because this YouTube stuff and this social media stuff is driving people crazy, man.
It is. It is.
You're looking at this stuff for the wrong attention. Likes and comment,
Views. Yeah.
post, you're losing your mind.
I mean, it's a great tool to have, but at the same time, there's just with everything, we have cars to get around, but what happens with cars? What's the bad thing? People get into wrecks.
That's right.
Social media, it's great because it made the world so much smaller. There's so many people we speak with which is whether it's from Australia with Jeremy Merchant, or we have people from the UK.
That's right.
It makes the world smaller, and we can reach out and talk to them and see what's going on the other side, not just in our little bubble here in Texas or Dallas or just even the US.
That's right, man.
But at the same time, the negativity is we get this negative people that, make jokes at the wrong time, or they're not even jokes. They're just being stupid.
You would think as long as they've been on social media, man, right? some kind of knowledge or discernment would come from these clowns, right? But
at the same time, they're grown men. They're
right,
our age or within 5 or 8 years apart.
Right. It's clear that they take their platform for granted. They take it, they don't even, they're showing you that they don't even take what they got seriously. So why would I even take them seriously? Like I said, you don't have to like the new legal. The new legal is not here for you to co-sign for me. I'm not here for that. My channel has always been gaming since the very first video.
Yeah.
And nothing has changed. Di-RRec Gaming has always been about gaming. Nothing has changed. I enjoy what I'm doing. I have fun within the community. But by no means am I going to make fun of the dead, the passing, when people are mourning. I can't even I can't even fathom. That's not even in my pedigree, bro.
No.
That's not even in my makeup. So that just tells me that in real time, Tech, it questions me, man. Like I really would love to see these dudes in real time. Like
and I guess let me get this out there. It's not like Robert Altman's passing just took a big hit in my life. I'm like, oh my God. But you know what?
Right.
He's part of a company where I buy games from. This is unfortunate. I'm sure his family is very sad. His close friends are very, very upset and sad right now and just mourning. Right. And and all I can say, I can feel for them. And that's it.
That's right.
That's as far as I can go. But I'm not gonna go
as a man, Tech, as a man.
And I'm not gonna retweet and make some stupid, sick joke because I have some sort of preference for a certain brand.
I'm gonna literally call it tonight, man. Some of these guys act like they got a disorder, bro. And we don't make fun of people with disorders, but it's like you don't have enough sense to understand when to do things. There's a time and a place for these things. I don't know if these dudes, man, I don't know. But like I said, man, I come from an era where we fight bullies, where, we didn't get punked on social media. None of that stuff works here, bro. None of that. But I mean, we come from an era of respect and you settle things. I know that's gone now. That's totally
gone. It's gone because everybody hides behind the screen and the keyboard.
Right. So I understand talking tough when you're actually a butterfly. You sip on sap, and it's cool. Like I said, I get it. But understand, man, that there's always repercussions. There's always consequences for your actions. Don't play around with life, y'all, because life has a way of treating you in a way that you can't control it. You out here making jokes just to get your name stirred up. You're prostituting for likes. Yes. I just want everybody to know that. Look,
it's just stupid.
We over here on Di-RRec Gaming, we don't get a whole lot of views. We don't care about that. What we care about is keeping our integrity intact, man.
Yeah. And we
Somebody,
appreciate the people that come out and watch us, because when we started this, we did it you started it, you did it for fun.
Yep.
Did it for fun. You had General on, and mainly was you two guys. And then you added both of us, me and Rogue.
Yep.
Right. And we have a great time talking about nonsense.
Right.
In gaming. Okay. Right. It's fun. But it's just insane. It's just, they do what they do, like you said, for their clicks and their views, and people keep falling for it. And it's sad because they keep defending them as well.
You know why, Tech? I'm gonna tell you why.
Why? Because they get their name called out by them and during their shows, and like, oh my God, he called my name out.
Watch this, Tech. Because deep down, I'm a coward. And you're the only dummy that will say the things that I really want to say, but I wouldn't say it. So what cracks me up, Tech makes a good point, because this is what cracks me up. You got people out here that don't like legal, right? You got people out here that don't like tech, and you got people out here that don't like all these other guys. And we're nowhere near that level of stupidity. Like we don't even do that much circus, right? But you get people out here that just hate us to the core.
Oh, yeah. There's people that don't like me at all. I get messages all the time.
But watch this, Tech. But puts up with them. They've been out here in these streets prostituting for years. Yeah. They're like grandparents out here doing the same stuff, but yet they get a pass. You don't get no pass here, bro. Like, I'm not that corny. Like, we're not corny, man. Like, listen, if you're that much of a coward that you know that these people are lame, but yet you want to keep them around just so they'll diss the console that you don't like, that's whack, bro. You in the same category. Birds of a feather flock together, man. You just as whack as they are. Matter of fact, you're worse because you're coattailing the whackness. And so that's why I don't even listen to half of y'all. When y'all come hating on me, man, I don't listen to half of y'all because, man, who you need to be sniping is already out there. Like, how you gonna hit the dude that's way in the back when the dudes up in the front are more sillier? and you get them you get people. They are the dumbest. They'll say it. They're the stupid. They're the scum. But y'all don't do nothing about them. Y'all don't do nothing about them, man. And they come out here and they literally embarrass the gaming community.
Yes, they do. And then you have outsiders that look down upon us because of these rotten apples.
Right. You can make apple cider out of these clowns, right? But yet they sit around here with such disdain for console. Like, listen, y'all. Look, man. I don't like the PlayStation. Okay? Never had one, don't want one. I made fun of it. The first PlayStation back in 1996, I called it a generic CD player on your hip machine, right? But listen, has the new legal ever played on the PlayStation? You damn right I have. I played the hell out of the PlayStation. As a matter of fact, I got an old school PlayStation 1 at my house. I'll be making a nice video soon. My consoles, I'm still thinking about a kind of show I want to do, like have a little show where they're all talking and stuff. I got a PlayStation, an original PlayStation, right? My favorite PlayStation was the PlayStation 2. Doesn't mean I bought it, but I'm not going to sit up here and act like I never played on a PlayStation or I hate it that bad where, oh, man, I just want the PlayStation to disappear and never come back. I'm like, dude, that's not in me. We joke, we clown, and listen, if the PlayStation messes up some kind of way, right, and fades to black, that's not a new legal problem. That's a Sony problem.
Yeah.
Okay? So, for me to sit up here and just rag on a console, that's nothing. That's what that some of that stuff is what goes on in a gaming community.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about consoles, people. We're talking about human beings. That's a major difference. The consoles are not alive, people. They don't have bills. They don't have families. Okay? They're created by humans. All right, the whole thought process to get these things visible are created by humans. So just because these guys are developers or creators of companies that involve development teams and all of that, and we don't see them, doesn't mean we don't have empathy. Doesn't mean we can't relate to when something sad happens within our community, people. It's not about likes, man. At some point, this stuff is crazy, man. Like, I understand when a woman is taking selfies of herself and she gets a whole bunch of likes. I understand that. But what I don't understand is when men do dumb stuff, like ridiculous dumb stuff, to get likes. I don't understand that, man.
Yeah, me neither. I don't. It's just crazy. We shouldn't even be here right now talking about this because this is about gaming, and there was a loss in the gaming community, and to be talking about issues like this where somebody makes a joke and just unneeded joke just for what? For clout, for likes, for views. And again, he comes back and says, oh, it was a mistake. It was the wrong post. I didn't mean to. It's in your face when you try to retweet or quote tweet something. How do you make that a mistake? It's a poor piss excuse, as always.
It wasn't a mistake when you wrote it, man. You're thinking about what you
and his followers continue to defend him and continue to just make excuses for him, which again empowers him to like, okay, I made an excuse and leave it at that. And that's it. Leave me alone. It's just stupid. That's, usually stuff like this, I'll just like dismiss it, but it happened 3 times this week.
And look, y'all, I'm not even trying to be funny, okay? Not trying to be funny, right? At all. But notice the community that it's coming at.
Okay, hold on. We need to stop. I'm not going to make a promotion here about any drinks, but I think your sister is just coming because I'm here. I'm just throwing it out there. Your sister's here.
What's up, sis?
Hello.
She's popping up in here, man.
She's telling you to clean up that room.
That's right, man. And like I said, man, I love my sister, man. As a matter of fact, that's the first person that was my first competitor, bro. Like I said, man, my family, they were all gamers, man. My dad, my mother, and my sister. We were all gamers, man. We gamed on that in television, bro. Like forever. Like we gamed on it. And my sister was my biggest competitor, man. I don't know where she's getting the honeycomb from. I don't know where she's getting it from, but but I love my sister. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, everybody, that's right. Everybody that has a brother or a sister, you're blessed to have them. You're blessed to have them. And like I said, man, hey man, it's good to see my man Fireboss.
It's been a while.
It's real good to see him because I've been reaching out to him. As a matter of fact, this today, man, is crazy, right? This title and everything. Because I've been reaching out to Fireboss, man. I've been really worried about my brother. Hadn't heard from him. We're going through some crazy times. I just thought, I hope everything was good. I want to say this now while he's here. You see the logo on my Twitter, my background logo. Fireboss did that for me, man. Fireboss is a great animator, a great artist. He does some nice work, man. He did that for me, man. I'm glad to see you here tonight, Fireboss. I miss you, man. I'm glad to see everything's okay with you, brother. Glad you finally reached out to me, man. Everybody here, listen to me, man. Don't take life for granted. Don't disrespect the dead, man. It is not good. Things happen to you, man. I'm telling you, it is not good to be that silly playing around with people's loved ones who are no longer here. It's not that serious, y'all. This stuff is not that serious. No. You guys are losing y'all's mind off of YouTube accounts and channels and subscribers. And I mean, dude, you're losing your minds, bro. That stuff, look, man, that stuff is all cool and all. Look, I don't knock nobody's hustle, but you don't hear me carrying a lot of men's names in my mouth. Legal just ain't never done that. My sister will test me for that right here on this show. I don't walk around with a bunch of dudes' names in my mouth. So I don't relate to all of that followery type of stuff, man. I'm not knocking it, but I ain't never been no follower like that. Of course, I got my own platform. Di-RRec Gaming, whether it means something to you or not, it's not the point. It means something to me. And evidently, I got 3 great teammates that it means something to them as well. And so does Tech's platform. He knows his platform does. I always supported his platform. He doesn't have to question me. You know, I know Rogue and the General don't have a platform, but they do in Di-RRec Gaming. They have a voice in Di-RRec Gaming. And you know what? I always felt like the Xbox community could come up on Di-RRec Gaming anytime you want. Just because I don't have Mixer doesn't mean that stops here. This channel was meant and built for the Xbox community. You don't have a platform? Hit me up. You like that Xbox? You want to do that Xbox talk? Hit me up. That's what Di-RRec Gaming is all about. We got an easy StreamYard that lets me do this stuff for free. All right, come on. There you go. Why am I going to spend some money on this? It's not because it's
they let you up to 10 people?
Right. Yeah.
But we don't want to get too many at one time.
Yeah, you get too many people up
here. It gets crowded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm good. I do this for free. Man, I get to chat with the gaming community over here. Think I care because this thing over in the corner says powered by StreamYard. Come on, people. Like this stuff is not that serious, y'all. People in the YouTube world, they done went crazy. They went bonkers over this stuff. I didn't need social media for no attention. I've been having the same woman for 20 years. I don't need attention. I don't need attention from a social media feed, bro. It's the wrong kind of attention I need. I come get this real attention. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that stuff, man.
You're making it sound like it's a drag.
You know, it's just crazy out here. Like, dude, you be over here on social media talking to dudes, man, trying to get clicks and views off of dudes. So when you're not getting that many views and clicks that you think you should be doing, in your mind, you start losing it. You feel like, let me say some of the off the wall stuff just to get people to start saying something about me. That's a sad life, man. That's a sad life because, hey, man,
it's bad.
Somebody in your life should be really showing you some attention. Somebody should be caring about you, man. You shouldn't have your mindset on that much to where you'll come out and trick or treat your own self, man. People out here passing away. We're in a pandemic, for goodness sake. We're all practicing social distancing, for goodness sake. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people have died in our country, for goodness sake. Tension in our country, race wars in our country. People can't get along in our country, for goodness sake. People want to get out here and start professing their political stances, for goodness sake. And all we got is gaming. We can't even get everybody consoles right now, for goodness sake.
We can't even do that right because people are always like attacking each other.
Right. Everybody's struggling. And I just put up a post today, right? That was just, hey, man, I don't care what system you like. If Walmart's going to do something where they got a few consoles opening up at 3 p.m. today, I put it out there and said, hey, man, I hope people get their console that they like. Because I understand there's a time and a place for the jabs. Right now, man, I think it's cool if you can get a PlayStation 5 or you can get an Xbox Series S or an X. At this time, I think it's cool. Now, 5 months down the line, things clip a little bit. I'm jabbing at you. We going back to being jabbers.
Yeah.
But right now, I want people to get the consoles they like. I got the consoles I like. You know, at the end of the day, man, I don't care what you gaming on. Come on, you can't be serious that you must think that I think all day about social media. There's a reason why you catch legal throughout the mornings into the afternoons, and then you don't see me no more at night.
He's busy.
I got a real life, man.
Got a family man.
Facts.
And you see me in the mornings and all afternoon because I'm sitting at my desk working.
There you go.
And I have 2 screens so I can multitask between my personal stuff
or
and
I'm
my
on
work
my
stuff.
cell phone, just sitting there.
Yeah.
Exactly. but man, after 4 o'clock, 3:30, you don't see me on Twitter.
That's why I catch everything pretty much first before you do, and I'll send it over to you. I'm like, look what's going on. Look what's going on.
Yeah, you do.
It's like we can't even have a passing and just kind of celebrate what he accomplished here, which is bringing Bethesda to life, ZeniMax and everything, without some jackass coming and making some stupid joke. For what? For what?
It's crazy, Tech. I couldn't even believe it, bro. Because as a matter of fact, it was Rogue that was telling me.
Yeah.
She was messaging me like, can you look at this, man? They're over here. And I'm like, because I was like you, Tech. I was like, after the first one this week, the dynamic duo, the Wonder Twins, when they put their little comment out, I look, it's sad, but you expect them to do that.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, you expect it now, and people are saying that. I was like, let's see what kind of excuse you're going to come up with this time,
right?
Because there's always an excuse that, I put it on the wrong.
It doesn't go the way they wanted it to.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah.
When it doesn't go the way they wanted it to, now they want to start apologizing. Well, listen, man, that's not even high school stuff. That's elementary stuff. You're taught to think before you speak, man. That's stuff you teach the kids. And when you see grown men doing kid stuff, it's a little too weird, man. It's almost, you got to start questioning these clowns, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's a disorder, Tech. It could be a disorder, man.
And like I told you over the phone earlier today, because we talked before this, if something bad happens to those 3 guys, I have no feelings whatsoever. They deserve every bad thing that comes towards them. People might say, "Hey, Tech, why don't you be the better man?" No, you know what? I'm tired of being the better man.
The better man. You don't do it. That's why you're the better man, because you don't do what they do. So,
but some people will counter and say, "Hey, don't wish harm upon." It's like, dude, sometimes you just want to.
Something happens to them. Why do I need to show remorse?
Exactly.
That's all Tech is saying. Because I know a story to what Tech is talking about, and I remember this YouTuber who was a straight attacker, dude. He would attack people and call them out of their names and say some very, very. I mean, he would cut, man. He would cut, and we got into it at one time on social media, man. And I cut him back, man. I cut him back real bad, and then I come to find out he had a disability. He was in a wheelchair. He was doing all this hard talking, and he was in a wheelchair. And at that point, I don't give a damn if you're in a wheelchair or not, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because Tech, you're right. When you see somebody go too far, and you've been telling them, yo, man, you're going too far. Well, Tech, things started happening to him, his family. Things started happening towards him, and you just get callous. You was like, well, you know what? What goes around comes around. He's no longer on YouTube. He's no longer on social media. And I'm like, was it that serious to just trick yourself? Just trick yourself, man. And I don't get it. I don't understand how this stuff can just trick men. Men tricks out here, man, over likes and comments.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Look, man, it's not even Friday yet. Damn, we couldn't even get the Friday text making me think, damn, that's 3 goofballs in 1 week.
I'm telling you, it's 1 week.
It was crazy when you said it.
Less than a week.
I was like, damn, Tech is right. This happened.
Yes.
This has already happened with 2 other people.
I think it happened in the span of 3 days.
Exactly. And like I said, I hate to say it, but I'm not lying. Look at the community it's coming out of. I'm not even making this about a console. I'm talking about communities, people. The maturity of a communities. I think y'all have a lot of work to do over there. You got a lot of cleanup to do over there. Because we don't stand for stuff like that over here, man. We don't. You're not going to get respect over here in this community acting like that. We don't care who you are. That's why you don't see a lot of them acting like that, because their YouTube channel means something to them. Oh, you're following and your comments when you come to protect them and all that means something to them, and they don't even know you.
Oh yeah. They'll grab their collar and like, yeah, look, I got a little brigade behind me,
right?
Protecting.
They ain't gonna do nothing for you.
Yeah,
but that's okay. You like that person. You relate to that person. You like them. You like their content, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's something wrong if that person gets out of pocket and you co-sign that. That's the weirdo stuff, man. That's weirdo stuff. Like, that lets me know that you're emotionally tied. Something about your emotions, man, have gotten too close to a person that you don't know. It's almost like, it reminds me of when Michael Jackson, back in Michael Jackson days, right? I remember growing up watching Michael Jackson, man, and I couldn't understand in the early 90s when he would do I remember the Bad concert. And this dude would walk out on stage, bro, and people would faint. Faint, Tech.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson made people faint. And then it was like, if he touched you, I'm never washing my hands.
Yeah.
Oh, never, bro.
It's a stinky hand.
Some of y'all are that weird. Like, it's just a human being, people. Nobody's special. We're putting YouTubers like they're celebrities. They're not celebrities. I keep telling y'all that. So Hollywood doesn't know not one of them. They didn't go and meet the president. The president isn't asking them to come to the White House. They don't get free Houston Astros and Maverick tickets. They're not, dude. I mean, it's just, they're YouTubers, man. They're just like you and me. They drive normal vehicles. They're not driving Bugattis. They ain't driving Ferraris. They go to Walmart, buy their groceries. We got to stop it. I mean, it's just getting ridiculous, y'all. They put socks on the same way you do. All right? I mean, this is crazy. We got to stop this, man. Like, they're human beings. People pass away. All right? People pass away. And that's a part of life, right? It's a part of life. And when we see that, we want to show empathy, because why, Tech? We know that any given day, that situation could happen to us. And if it happens to us, we will want somebody to show empathy for our sorrow.
Yeah.
So it's about respect. And I know today Tech was bothered. I could tell. I could see him. And I just, hey, Tech, you want to talk about this, man? We can go.
No. I think I said what I had to say, especially in the video that I made earlier today.
Yeah.
And that calls out the names. I mean, I'm sure you guys are aware of who I'm talking about.
Right.
And we're just not going to name them here.
Right.
And I called them out in the video, whether they see it or not. I'm sure if they did, they're not going to say anything, because I don't know. They're just stupid. And I just wanted other people to be aware of what they said. It wasn't right. It wasn't the right time. It's there at the right time to make a joke.
It never is. It never is the right time, y'all.
No. And like I said, it's not like his passing just, it hurt me as a gamer fan. It's not the right time, or never a right time to make a joke at somebody's announcement of his passing. Over some console war, crap that they want to go over. Yeah. So, but let me go back to what you said about how Michael Jackson made people faint. And here, Vodka, he mentioned something. If Marcus Phoenix showed up, that we would faint. I don't know. Maybe if it was Kate Diaz, I would faint. If she showed up, I'd be like, yeah, I'll faint.
Yeah, man.
Marcus Phoenix, I'd be like, man, what's up, bro?
Right. I'd like to see Cole, man.
Cole be a character. But
Cole,
I have you, man. I have the angry black man already, so I don't need anybody else. So you're the only one I need. Cole, he could be cool, but I think it'd be too much to handle to have around, all the time. Bear will be a good one for me because he's a technical guy. I'm a
That's
technical
right.
guy. I think we could dance together like that, you know?
Yep. You and Barry, man, y'all be doing some things, bro.
Yeah. I just don't know about the whole shave look like he did in the latest game.
He lost all his hair, didn't he?
Yeah, he lost all his hair and he just looks like a mad scientist.
All that blondie went out the door, didn't it?
Yeah, all his locks are gone, man. So it's like all he has is a shaved head. And
Right.
I don't know if I can go that route. I mean, I'm going natural, you know. Naturally, I'm going to get there, but I don't know if I can just do it yet.
Well, look, man. Tech, I appreciate you coming out, man. I'm glad you're doing good. Your family's doing good. Everybody's safe and sound.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to say shout outs to the chat room out here. Shout out to my sister that popped up. I'm glad you doing good and you're being safe over there. I love you and I love everybody else.
Is she in town too, or she lives somewhere else?
No, she lives in Tennessee, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she lives in Tennessee. And you know, like I say, man, we have our jokes, we have our laughs, but man,
Tennessee.
it's just that's all it is, man. Is we have our banter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, we move on. We're not stunting nobody, man. We're not lingering on people and you know, say what you gotta say, man, and move on, bro. There ain't nobody sitting over here, master trolls of the bridges, you know, and we come up to a bridge and we gotta solve 3 riddles to pass. Come on, man. Like, get out of my way, bro. Like, we over here doing what we do. We celebrate Xbox, man. We have a good time with our chat and we laugh and we end the show. But one thing we're not gonna do, we're not gonna get out of character. Not gonna make fun of the dead. Not gonna make fun of people of passing. Not gonna make fun of the mourners, the families in sorrow. We're not gonna, you know, come out and make a ridiculous post just so you can start speaking our names out there. Like, we're not gonna do all of that. So sorry, forgive us of our sins if we feel like we're not going to hype up your weirdo emotions, man, because you just hate Xbox. So, you know, if we don't like PlayStation and we just can get away with saying anything because you hate PlayStation, that's weird, man. That's weird. You don't like PlayStation that bad, speak for yourself, because that's what legal does. I don't speak for nobody else. I speak for myself. All right? So be that way, man. Stand on your own 10 toes, like I always say. It's okay to follow, man, but be a leader in your following. Don't just be a follower, bro. And if you're a leader, be strong in your deeds, man. You got people who look at you whether you're foolish or not. Whether you're foolish or not, you got people that look up to you.
Look at the chat, man. Look at the chat.
Just be strong in your lead, man. Don't sell yourself out over this stuff, man. This stuff ain't that important. And that's about it, Tech. I mean, I just want to, you know, we want to say to everybody out there that's lost somebody, man, we sympathize with you. We understand that. And, you know, it's all about giving respect, man. You got to give respect to earn respect. And that's what this show is pretty much about, man. Keep it gaming, y'all. Keep it positive when it's time. And, you know, like I said, keep it negative when it's time. Put everything in perspective. There's a time and a place for everything. Tech, you got anything else you want to say, man?
Well, I want to know the show. Who was it brought by today? Was there a sponsor?
No, there ain't no sponsors, man.
I don't have a big drink today. I did have my own alcohol beverage. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the name just because of whatever rules YouTube has. I don't want to get your channel in trouble for that.
Don't be trying to put out false promotions over here.
Right. I mean, I can say QT just because I'm getting soda or maybe 7-Eleven. It's just that. But when it comes to alcohol, it may be a different story. So I don't want to break any rules. But you know, it's the location I'm in, and there's blonde in it. So if you can look at that up, it's the city I'm in and blonde in it. So if you can figure that out, then you'll know which beverage I was having. And I think I need another one because this one's gone. You
got your New Orleans Saints.
That's not mine. It just happens to be my wife's when she went to New Orleans at one time, and she just happened to buy it, not because we're fans or anything. There you go, Rogue. She knows. And so that's it. She just have it, and it's a good cup or glass to drink out of. So there you go. No, for me, it's Texans, Lovies. It's Texans. Sorry. Everything Houston for me. The only thing that's Dallas that I root for is the Stars because Houston does not have a hockey team. That is it. Rangers can just suck it. Mavs can keep failing.
Keep the Rangers out your mouth, Tech.
And and the Cowboys can be their typical Cowboys.
Oh yeah, nobody.
Because I really don't care.
Hey, that's the stepchildren up here, man. People just don't know it, bro. It's so funny clowning the fans, man. They don't know how crazy it is up here, Tech. If y'all don't think those Dallas Cowboy fans are crazy, man, you just got to come.
They're crazy.
It's crazy, man.
I can't say a word about Cowboys at my job because they start attacking me. Let me tell you, I'll go into a little baseball here. When the Astros was going into their playoff run, I had a huge not a poster, but a banner on the wall. All right, we have nothing on our wall except my big Astros banner on the wall. And of course, what do I get? I get all the baseball guys like, boo, boo, Houston. I say, hey, man, it's like your Rangers ain't doing crap. I was like, but my Astros are, so I got to represent here. And so I did. Boo, Rangers.
You've never been to a stadium, man. Try to, man. It's one of the best feelings in your life. It's a good experience, man. I've been to Texas Rangers, been to Dallas Mavericks, you know.
Yeah, I've been to the Mavericks game. I've been to plenty of Rangers games just because I like baseball. Period.
Yeah, just to get out, man.
Yeah, right. It's just I like baseball. Period, and I'll go even if the Astros are not playing. I'll go and root for the other team. I won't root for the Rangers. I'll root for the other team. And at Cowboys, Cowboys are just overpriced. I can't pay the money for that. For that stadium,
it's crazy, man.
It's just too much. A hockey team, I'll pay for it. I'll pay good money for the seats, and I like the Stars, so I always root for them. And I got my jersey and everything. So, yep, that's.
Well, I'm finishing out the clicks, man.
Yep,
finishing out the line down here, and then we're gonna get out of here, y'all.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
And y'all stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Stay safe. And hey, man, to everybody, boys and girls out there, man,
boys and girls,
we just want to say thank y'all for coming out, man. Thank y'all. Because we know y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, man. We know this. We know these things for facts. And so we don't want to take y'all for granted. That's right. Everybody have a good night. Say God bless y'all. We'll see y'all soon. Until next time, guys, keep it gaming and Xbox rocks and it don't stop. We out of here, people. See
good night, everybody.
On the flip side of things, man. Chase that one up. We out of here.
Peace.